Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HEMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stock Sniper Trading. I'm your host, Ronnie. My partner is Dave. Welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. It's Tuesday, June 20, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be learning and earning together for the next 2 hours. So I hope everyone is having a great day. What we're going to go over, guys, is we got Bookmap up and running again. I had to work on it this morning. We had some issues with the Rhythmic provider, but it's up and running, guys. So we will continue to trade and monitor Bookmap. So that's great. Also, guys, we have different tickers here, different securities that we can look at as well. So I've got NASDAQ, NQ, I have ES, that's S&P, YM is the Dow, that's what normally we look to trade this afternoon, but I'm here for you guys so we can switch it up. We also have gold over here, so this is GCQ3, the contract of COMEX. So if we want to look at gold as well, I know a lot of you guys love gold, but I can trade gold with you absolutely as well, or show you some analysis of how the book looks on gold as well. And we also have this one, CLQ3, this is crude oil. So we have a lot of the securities that we trade. We got them in the book. So I apologize for everyone on Zoom this morning. I thought it would get done by 6 o'clock, but then it was cutting into Dave's session. So, but I took care of, we got Rhythmic back and going. So guys, if you were with Bookmap, they've had issues the last couple of weeks with Rhythmic. It's not Bookmap. The issue, it was with Rhythmic, the data provider, but it should be all up and going and everything should be okay. So we have that, guys. So just to give you guys a quick little analysis of what this is, I know it's like a complicated platform over here, but these are transactions in the order book. This is a heat map showing where there's some offers and some bids. So these red ones above are offers, green ones below are bids in the market. This is the volume profile, this is the current order book, and this is the VWAP, this white line. We're above the VWAP. We're on 15-minute time slices. So right here is 12:15, 12:30, 12:45, 1300 is 1 p.m. right now when we're starting our call. And this is a cumulative volume delta indicator. So it's the transactions, it's the buys minus sells, and so everything that's going on in this time frame from 12:15, 12:30, 12:45, 1, it's all the volume, and then it's displayed to us. So right now it's net positive. So a lot of these transactions, as you can see, are making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, and what we're going to do is top-down analysis. We're going to get started with US 30. We'll look at NASDAQ. We'll do them side by side like this. And if you guys want, we'll do gold as well. We can look at them, but I can also show you guys how gold looks over here on Bookmap. We haven't done that with you guys as well. And yesterday, guys, was a US bank holiday, so you can see how the volume trades when the US banks are not in the markets. And today you can see how much more volume there is, better spreads, better trading. So that's why, guys, if there's a US bank holiday, or that's why you don't overtrade, don't over leverage. There might be not enough setups and things like that. So you really gotta, when the banks are closed, maybe you take a day off as well, or back test, or trade smaller and review and things like that. That's what we did with yesterday's session when we did our New York. It was more of education, and a lot of you guys really enjoyed that. So thanks for the feedback, guys. That really helps me out. So you guys like some of those type of sessions where it's just strictly education. I answer all of your questions. I do really enjoy those type of sessions because I'm very, very passionate about educating and trading as much as I can, and I do really enjoy those. So I'm happy that you guys like those too. So before we get started, guys, if you guys can hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and then we do our daily analysis with you guys. And guys, so I just want to go over also some signals today, because some traders were asking us about the signal service. We've been dabbling a little bit with crypto. So there was one sent out a buy right up here on BTC. So you can see how it's running right now all the way up 430 pips up here. So it's a really nice buy on crypto. We're going to get more into that, guys. If you're interested in crypto trading, we can do live sessions scalping crypto, even educating, but the broker is the main thing with trading crypto. Make sure you have low spreads when we're trading crypto, but learning, we can teach you how to do that as well. And so indices, we sent a few signals today on indices. The Dow, okay, so this is how our signals, the way how we send them out, the way how the chart looks and things like that. So right over here, we're looking like a double bottom, maybe following this yellow line over here. And then when it actually played out into fruition, here's where it's up 20 pips, okay? And then when you get into a trade, you got it confirmed right there. There's a bullish engulfing candle. You can place your stop loss. You don't have to go suggested, what we suggest, but you can go halfway here, depending on your risk tolerance. Sometimes maybe it doesn't even pull back and continues to go, like we see over here, where it's running 60 pips right off that double bottom with the higher low, and then now it's running 105, 130, and look at it, 150 pips with minimal to no drawdown off of the static zone buy. There's your also where it came down red, and there's your retest candle pushing up. So you can see it's minimal drawdown, and when you're up 150 pips, you better be going to a break even and scaling out a little bit, because this could come tumbling down and stop you out. But when you're up 150 pips, come on, guys, don't be getting silly right there. Also, like with gold, commodities, we do signals like this. This is Big Dave over here. He's the gold whisperer over here, and so right off the bottom, similar, just continue to push up, maybe 50% of that red candle. It's a 5 lot there, and obviously a bigger reward if you go bigger sizing. That's how the game is played. But when you're learning, you want to learn with smaller sizing, okay? So thanks everyone for joining. Welcome everybody, and let's get started. So do you guys mind if I get started with a top down on US 30, and then we can move into NASDAQ? But if you guys are okay, I'd like to get started with US 30, and we can go chart to chart, top down. Any questions before I get started, team? Is there any questions, guys? Car culture, you don't understand why I don't show my camera on. I don't have a camera set up on OBS. I've made this clear 20 times right now. I don't have a camera. The camera's on Zoom right now. So that's what it is. Okay, guys, let's get started. Okay, so how many of you guys have been trading today? How is your day going? Again, I like to know everybody how their day is going. Good, Jason. Good. Okay, good. Good is good. Good is good. Again, there's going to be traders all over the place. There's going to be some that are having a really, really good day. There's going to be some that are good. There's going to be some that are so-so. And then obviously we're going to have traders in drawdown. That's how the game is. But if you're in drawdown, make sure you're learning. Like take your time to learn what the mistakes are. You know, there's always an answer for everything. Okay, if you if you fail to go in the market and figure out what's going on, then yeah, you're going to have maybe more and more mistakes in the future. But a lot of traders that figure this out, they go back, they take some time out of trading, and they analyze their good trades, they analyze their bad trades, they analyze their good days, they analyze their bad days. And that's how you learn. Okay, so that's part of your job in trading. Okay, hopefully you guys are getting better at that, and you guys can correct your mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to do a top down on US 30. That's what we have on Bookmap right to the right. So again, I'm looking for my high of the day. If I haven't been trading today and I have no idea what's going on in the market, I'd like to know what my high of the day is right up here, 34,269, purple line. I'm going to place my low of the day. Okay, that's all I've done right now, 33,920. That's our low, our high. And now what we're going to do is we're going to find out other critical daily levels. So how are we moving? So Thursday we had a big bullish candle on Dow. Friday it opened, it created a new higher high. They took out the highs, but then we came back down and we closed down here. Monday, okay, we had the weekend, gapped it up a little bit, small wick to the upside, so a lot of selling pressure, came back down. Where did it test? Approximately 50% of the green candle over here on Thursday. Caught a little bit of a bottom and it closed right here. And continuing today, we gapped up about 50% of the little bearish candle we had previous day, and we continued to push all the way down to these previous wicks right over here and kind of this general area, and we bounced. So we bounced, and this is where we are. So this is a hanging man candle. A lot of traders call this a hammer. It's not a hammer. This is a hanging man. Why? It looks exactly like a hammer. That's correct. 100% it looks like a hammer, but the thing that's different is the head, the volume. This is red. A hammer is green. So there's distinct difference. I see traders calling this a hammer. A hammer is technically, it's a green candle that it's red, comes down here, it picks up a wick, and then it turns green, 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 and it closes near the high on demand. So you can see we came down, but we're coming right back up. So it's right here, but we still have this bearish head of volume. So I know it's just the names. The names don't mean too much, but you got to understand what the volume is doing, because if we're talking a hammer candle, then the volume should be closing near the high. The volume is down here, so it's technically not correct. So we got to understand that for price action. If you're learning price action, that has to be learned. Okay. So other critical levels, what I'm looking for now is I'm going to place a yellow line here, this body and this body, and I'm going to make it yellow. Okay, so we have our yellow line right there. That's where we came down. We tested it right now and we moved above it. So maybe we're going to come up a little bit more, and I'm going to place a yellow line at yesterday's low. Okay, so here's yesterday's low. Okay, so 34,188. We may come up there today and test it. Maybe we get rejected and we come back down. Maybe we don't even get up there. Okay, so if we test the yellow line, we may have a high probability of coming back up to the high of the day. Then when we get to the high of the day, if it breaks out of here, where could we possibly go? Let's line it up with how we opened yesterday, and it's touching this wick right over here on Tuesday, June 13th, exactly, right over here. Okay, guys, is there any issues with the stream? Someone is saying it's glitching. Are you guys okay? Can I continue, or is there any issues before I go on? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see the charts fine? Yeah? Okay, guys, if there's any issues, let me know. Okay, so coming up here, guys, so I placed, in case we have like a reversal of a candle today, this afternoon, okay, we gotta know that if we break our high, maybe we come up to this area, okay? But that's good enough for upside momentum. Our volume is down here right now, so I know we can focus all the way, we can continue placing a line up here, up here, up here, but right now the volume is down here. So we're gonna play around in maybe this area, from this yellow to this yellow. If we break this yellow, we may come down a little further. Before we come down, back down, test the low of the day, maybe we'll come back down to these bodies. 33992, it's that psychological area right over here of 34,000. Okay, so right in here. Okay, and if we continue to come back down today and we break our low of the day, we may come down into all of these bodies right over here. But at our low of the day, I'm going to place like a green box with this wick right over here. Okay, just to let us know, give us a heads up if we're coming down there. We got to know that this is an area of demand, because there was a wick that came down here, went back up, came down, back up, came down today, back up. Maybe we come back down in that area and we come back down. Okay, and then also up here where this red box is, in here by the high of the day, I'm going to place a red box just to let us know where like our daily supply or daily demand is, and that we can extend these boxes across for the entire week, and then we know our zones. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour now. That's more than enough for daily analysis. Let's go to the 1 hour. So how are the markets moving? Okay, so big moves. Here's the big candles. 9 a.m. today, Wall Street. There's an ignited bar. 10 a.m. continuing to push down. Came down. That's where we came all the way down. We reversed. This is like a morning star pattern where you got a red candle, you have a little indecision star in the middle, and then you have a big bullish candle at noon today, close above, and this is our 1 p.m. candle right now. So I can see that we clearly have some hourly resistance in the market. I'm using this green wick right over here, and I'm going to place a white line right there. Okay, so I use this green wick right here, London. Okay, so this was London, and that was London's low. So I'm placing a white line going across, and that's what we're testing right now. See our hourly resistance now? We got rejected up there. So we're coming back down. So maybe about 50% of the green candle, where is it? It's below that daily. Maybe down here. So I'm going to draw another like green box right there to let us know that that's where maybe the majority of the previous hourly volume is holding. So I'm going to draw like another green box right there. This is where we might consolidate now. Okay, we came all the way down, came all the way back up. Now it might trade sideways in here, make the neckline. Maybe we will push out a little further this afternoon, or maybe we'll break this support level and drop back down in here. Okay, so let's go to the 5 minutes right now. Okay, so our 5-minute candles are right over here. So we came all the way down to the bottom. When we're coming down there, yeah, the RSI indicator is showing you it's 10 on RSI, which is really, really, really oversold. And you can see that we pushed all the way from there, came back up to 70 on RSI. And this is where now we're getting a little bit of consolidation up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like a red box right below this white line. You see previous right there, red, we got rejected. If we brought this box all the way across, we bring it across, okay, we're seeing we are still volume below here. So we're going to hold this as a red box right here, and we're going to see how much we can hold of this trend coming up. So right there, see those wicks? 50% of this body at 1240, came down, back up, came down, back up. So you see how we're consolidating right now on the 5 minutes? I'm going to draw this like neutral box right in here. So this is where the volume is concentrated currently. Okay, is anyone in any buys right now? Is anyone in any sells right now? Or are most of you guys just sitting on the sidelines waiting? Okay, you're in a sell already? Okay, yep. Okay, guys, so this is an aggressive area. Okay, if we're going to sell, maybe this thing is going to perform maybe a double top. Maybe it's coming back up. It might have an impulse breakout, maybe come back down. So what we're going to watch for is if this area breaks, again, with more red volume. See, it came down 1 time, 2 times, kind of 3 times, but held the bids. So you see right here where it came down. You can see that the sellers came down there, but the bids were not coming down, biting down here. The bids wanted to come back up, so it's coming right back up for maybe a double top. See how it came up, back down, and it's going right back up again. So we're going to test to see what type of offers we're going to have up here. So I'm going to place a yellow line right now, right over here, to show us that that's where that resistance is. 34,420, that number again, 420. Always the volume is concentrated at that number. I'm not sure why, but and in this zone from here to the yellow line to kind of right in here. This is an aggressive scalp zone. Okay, I want to make this clear to everybody. That's why I measure this. If I'm going to take this sell from here to there, it's showing me approximately 27 pips in there. Okay, 25. That's from there to there. We might be able to get 10, maybe 15, maybe the full 25. Okay, if it comes down there, that's an aggressive. But if you want to be more of a conservative trader, maybe you want to wait below this daily yellow line and this bigger hourly demand box. Because if that breaks, then maybe we'll get the drop coming down into here. But if you want to initiate a sell position right here as it's coming down and we're testing this area, that's definitely one area of interest. But I want to make it clear to everybody that that's more of a aggressive zone to trade, okay? Because it could come down there, it could come directly down for the like 20-25 pips, come into this green box and go right back up. So that's where you might have to use that pip and dip strategy, or you got to be aware of what can happen in there, okay? But if this continues to maybe squeeze shorts today, like you can see RSIs, someone's going to tell me, Ron, it's showing divergence. I know it's showing divergence. It could, but it could continue to squeeze. If it continues to not break anything down here and hold, and it continues to come up and test these highs and squeeze out of here. But now we can see more offers are coming in above this yellow line. So it's above this area, the hourly resistance, this red box. It could come up there, remember, to pick up pending orders. These are pending orders in the market. You can see 34440 has 66. 34445 has 23. 34430 has 34. So these are pending orders in the market, waiting to get activated. So the market may come up and transact up here, okay? So if you and I are looking for that continuation to go to the upside, we got to be kind of above this red box, and maybe we can continue to take it up to the daily. But see over here, I'm going to place a red line right here at these bodies, because that's showing me it could impulsively break out right up to here, 34166, and it could impulsively break right out here to the red line and get rejected and come back down. So again, if you're an aggressive scalper and you want to buy maybe like an impulse candle breaking out or one that retests right here, you got to know up to that red line is about 20 pips. If it breaks the red line and goes up to the yellow, it could be 40 pips. But that range from here to the red is 20 pips. So you got to understand, if you're taking that trade, you got to factor in your spreads. You got to factor in your market executions. You got to factor in a lot of things so you know what to expect out of the market, okay? This is a bullish flag pattern. It's got this bullish move, and now we're flagging. So these type of patterns have a higher probability of continuing to break out, but they might break out just up to that red line and then come right back down. They might break out to the yellow line and come right back down. So again, I'm going to go over. There's feeler trades you can take if you're testing things out. Use something smaller, and so you get a feel of how the market's going. If it's building and you like the way it's building and it's going to continue to squeeze out of there, you can go with your normal trading size. But even that situation like that, you got to know where it could possibly go to. So you know where to maybe scale out, grab profits, or if it goes up 20 pips, maybe you go directly to a break even, things like that. Okay, guys? So we'll continue to watch this. This is one path we have right now where it came up, okay, got rejected there, came back down, got rejected here, so now we're coming right back up. So that's what we're going to look for, maybe a double top. If it can come, maybe if it's an impulse break and then it comes back down, maybe closes below here, retest this and comes down, okay, then this is where you and I can get also aggressive in selling in this consolidated box. But if we're trading in there, you got to know, if you take a sell like right here and then it comes back down to test there, it's about 25 pips, okay? Because it could come down just like it did here. It came down for 25 pips, but if you don't do anything, look how it came right back up and maybe hit your break even right now, okay? So and then I personally, I'm just talking for myself, I don't trade with woulda, shoulda, coulda. So like right in this situation, if you sold here, you place your stop loss above there, yes, it did come down right down to here, 25 pips. And if you wanted more, we want 50, we want 75, the market rotated right back up. And then you might be at break even, or maybe going to hold in drawdown a little bit. And then the market gave you 25 pips. But if you didn't take anything out, then that's you got to figure that out. Then you got to live with that, okay? That's the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Because this could have broke and maybe came down 50 pips, but it didn't. It came right there. So that's why even here, it could come back down for 25 pips, and if we don't react at this green box, it could potentially go right back up, and then we're back at break even again. So sometimes you got to make a move. Like these guys that scalped, if they got down there 25 pips, they got there 25 and out, you know, and they got out, and here's a short squeeze. So see how we're breaking out now? Here it is. Watch, it's probably going to come up to this red line. Okay, this is the short squeeze, rewarding if you're in a buy right now. That's why I asked, who is in buys, who is in sells right now? So this is an impulse candle that's breaking out. It just opened. This is an impulse. Okay, it's impulsively breaking out of here. See how it impulsively just broke out? But you see now we're transacting in these pending orders that were above us. So we're going to see now how it's going to react in here. Maybe it's going to come back down, close below here. This candle has a lot of time, 3.5 minutes. It just opened 90 seconds ago. So as it came back down, now you got to watch these bids, these bid levels. See how the bids are continuing to accumulate in here. So if we're going to come back up, we're going to take out this high and then take out these offers. But you see, here's more and more heat. The higher we go, there's more offers. But there's a lot of sellers up there that want to sell, but this is maybe a bullish move that's continuing to squeeze shorts. So if you're in this buy, you're getting rewarded with this break. For traders that are on the sidelines waiting, we possibly have to wait for the candle to close and look for a retest. Or I was telling you, if you want to take an impulse, you got to understand where it could move up to. So the reason why I placed that red line there was this previous structure to the left of the chart right over here. So see how it's coming right up there? When it taps that red line, you got to make a decision. Okay, remember I measured that zone for you? I told you if it's breaking right out of here to there, it's about 20 pips. Okay, and then if it pops that red line, it's going to go a little bit further. It's squeezing shorts right now. That's why you don't want to be a short seller until we get the confirmed double top. It didn't confirm. Look at, we closed above and opened again, ignited and continued to push out of there. So you got to be careful selling when there's a short squeeze. Like these sellers down here, they continue to move up. These sellers down here continue to move up. You know, we can maybe adjust the sell order down here now and wait for it to come down. The RSI is coming right back up to 70 levels. Okay, so that was just a little short pullback. But again, if you're a scalper, you got to know what you're trading. Okay, you got to know your zone. That just helps with scalping the markets. And again, we'll follow this candle, how it's going to close. Maybe it's just impulsively coming up. See the red line, okay? Did it touch exactly? No, okay? So that's another thing. I see traders are waiting for things to touch exactly. It was maybe off by 1 pip, okay? You still got to make a decision at this red line, okay? See what I mean? How it filled that imbalance, it came up there, it triggered all those pending orders, and now it's coming right back down. So this is where we're going to watch for it to close. Maybe we'll sell below here. Okay, volume comes back down into here. Does it make sense, guys? Did you guys understand? Ethan, thanks for joining on YouTube. Thanks, bro. Okay, but I tried to make it clear, guys. This could break out to the red line. Okay, try to make it visually clear for everybody here. Okay, and then you got a decision to make up there. Okay, some traders got out, but this could continue to break out. You know, that's why I don't trade with woulda, shoulda, couldas. It's real. It makes trading real difficult. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you just trade with a routine every single day, I guarantee you're going to start accumulating a lot of pips on the daily. Okay, so we're going to watch where this is going to close now. It's closing in 20 seconds. See how it's kind of retesting this yellow line and it's still holding? The bids are still accumulating below it. We're going to follow this body, how it closes. If it closes up there, we got to flip this red box green. Got to go through our motions. And we'll see if it holds. Maybe we get a retest. Maybe it comes back below here. But we'll see what happens here. Okay, so here's the close. So we close with good bullish volume. They gapped it up. So they're going to gap it up to try and take out the high. If they can't, it's going to come down. Okay, so that's why we always watch for tweezer highs. Okay, see when they gap it up like that, they're trying to manipulate it to take out the high. Okay, I want to make that clear to everybody. When they gap up like that, they're trying to, right away when the body opens, they're trying to tap the high or test it. And you see how it failed? Okay, we got the lower high. Now it might push back down to the green box. Unless it can hold. Okay, see how it's like a doji candle right now? Okay, have we touched this green box? Not yet. Now we're touching it. So it's testing 50% of the previous impulsive candle that broke out, closed above. Now we're testing it, and now it might be a bearish engulfing candle coming back down. But we're going to test this green box. Remember, I'm not looking for a sell until something happens below this green box down in here. Okay, so I'm waiting patiently myself. I'm not in a trade currently. Okay, it's testing this green box right here. Okay, and then after this, guys, we'll look at also NASDAQ. So did you guys understand that impulse candle coming out and taking those pending orders up there? Do you guys understand what happened up there? Okay, And then see the heat now coming back in the market. Maybe if it's going to come back up a second time, maybe this is going to be where the double top is going to happen, like up here now. Okay, so we still got to go through. We got to mark our zones. So this is a red box right here. Now there's divergence again, okay, but it takes a couple times. That's why you can't just go with the first indication of divergence, because you might get caught. Like there was divergence there, but it was for 25 pips. It filled the zone, but if you don't do anything, then it might go back up. Same here. This was a sell candle. It came down, but it came right down into this green box. It sold for like 10, 15 pips, but it could come right back up. That's why sometimes we got to be patient. We got to wait to see where is this going to consolidate now. Okay, so see how it came down? It still has a wick. Coming back up. Lots of time. 2 more minutes on it. So see how the volume here is still consolidating. We got heat above us and we have heat below us. So it's just going to trade sideways for a little bit. That's why we're going to watch to see how this body can close. Rafi, also the 200 EMA is holding it? Yeah. So if I add the 200 EMA right here, this purple line is the 200 EMA. So it impulsively broke above the 200 EMA, came back, closed below it. We retested the 200 EMA and we came back down. Did we break the low of this candle? No. So it's still technically performing a higher low. So we still have to respect the uptrend still. See where it came down? It's going back up. You can't fight the selling pressure unless you're putting little feeler trades in the market. You're putting some sells in, but if you go hard right away, then you got to expect a little bit of a pullback, okay? Unless you're 100% confident that this is the time where you want to sell with a bigger size. Otherwise, this can happen. Like this can come back down and go right back up again. But that's why we're going to test this upper zone, the 200 EMA. You guys know how this works. And we also have to know that in 1 minute, 60 seconds, we have a new 30-minute candle opening, okay? It's 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So let's take a look at the 30-minute candle. Look at the indecision on this 30-minute candle currently in the market. We've been coming up real nice right over here at 10:30 and 12 we pushed up. 12:30 we kind of engulfed the big red bar, but we opened, that was the high, we came back down, and here's the volume. So we're going to see where this can close. It's currently indecision on the 30 minutes. Okay, so we don't know where this is going to close. That's why it's at this big battle area right above here. Okay, we're consolidating maybe here now. Okay, I'm just going to bring this a little higher, like right there. Okay, so you see where now we could be consolidating in this upper half. Okay, this could be creating the head. We got a left shoulder, maybe the head over here might come back down, consolidating the right shoulder, and then drop down here. That could happen. That's one possible path this afternoon, but we have to wait for the volume to come to us. Okay, so here's now 1:30. New 30-minute candle. Did we close below there? No. So it's opening up green. Okay, with the new 30-minute momentum, maybe they're going to come back up and take out some more highs up here, squeeze some more shorts. There was probably a lot of short sellers that sold on that candle thinking it's going to break down, and now the market opens up at 1:30 with another bullish ignited candle. Maybe going to test these pending orders up here. Maybe it won't come up there. We will see. Okay, so that's why we got to remain patient. Okay, so there we got rejected again at that 200 EMA. Did we make a new higher high above here? Not yet, but it's still currently building. Let's see if there's like a sharp rejection, something that can maybe indicate that the sellers are going to push this down, but currently no. The buyers are still in full control of this move. Okay, so short pullbacks, that's why careful selling. That's why I'm looking below these big green boxes. Okay, look at how look at the bids, how they want to transact up here. They want to pull this up here to 34444. Abanish, how can you join us on Zoom? Just go to www.stocksnipertrading.com. You can sign up there. We have a lot of education. We're cleaning up the website a little bit, and you can join us for all the other sessions. We'd love to have you on the team. Guys, do you guys have any questions? I'm going to stay with this for a few more minutes, then we'll do NASDAQ, and if we have time, we'll do gold as well. But it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. You know, I'm here for you guys. I will trade anything. I'll chart anything. Okay? This is your time for everybody. I'm here for you guys. Have a good night, Ross. Okay, guys, see that rejection? Okay, so it came up lower high, rejected it hard up there. That's kind of maybe a double top now. So those offers now. Now we watch to see the break of this trend line, maybe down here. We have 2.5 minutes. Remember, this was a new 30-minute candle that opened bullish, and now they're pushing it down. So let's see again where it will possibly close. Okay, it might still close inside here. It's not enough information for us to take a sell unless you're going in slowly, unless you're speculating. Okay, but you see how it comes down? Look at the wick. This wick is higher than that wick. Technically, we have a higher low. So when it came down, you see where it came down there? The sellers got exhausted down there. The sellers they couldn't push it down. The bids wanted to come up higher. So you see, the sellers are trying. They're trying to push it down, but no bids want to transact down there. The bids want to come up higher and higher. So the market technically has to come up and honor the bids up here. See how much different the markets trade when the New York banks, U.S. banks are in the markets. Okay, so that's why, guys, I want to tell you guys, everyone trades like holidays, and they have bad days. There's no volume. Some of you guys don't follow the times when the markets close. So then you get stuck in a trade after like 1 p.m. and you wonder why gold exchange closes. You guys wonder why a lot of your securities are not moving. That's the reason, guys. It's part of your job as a trader to understand. If there's a holiday, the security of trading, make sure you know when that exchange closes, so you're not caught. And like if you get into a trade and then you're caught, and then all of a sudden you didn't want to turn a scalp into a swing trade, but there's nothing you can do because now the market is closed. So this is all just part of your job as a trader. I remember I used to not know any of that stuff, and I learned too. So I'm sure you guys can learn if I learned. Okay, so we're closing in 30 seconds. Do we have any momentum on this candle? Did it take out a high? No. Did it take out a low? No. So we're just continuing to consolidate right now. But we'll see how it closes. It's closing maybe now as a shooting star candle where it came up. The volume is near the bottom, near the low. We'll watch how it closes. Okay, so we closed. It's a bearish pin bar. We just opened with an ignited red candle. Let's see if it has enough momentum to take out these lows. If not, it's probably going to catch some more bids and might come back up. Okay, see the yellow line, how it's holding the yellow line? There's at this 420 level, there's 17 bids in the market. See here, we have 41 bids, 63. Okay, so we'll see who wins this battle right here. So far the sellers are trying to push it down. It's an ignited bar coming down. This may be like an impulse candle breaking down. Okay, I'm going to sell now. I'm going to go into sell on an impulse candle. This is my feeler size, okay? So I'm going small right now, okay? I just want to make it clear. I'm going in on an impulse. I'm going in on a smaller trade to test out the market myself. And then if I see it close below and retest, then I'm going to add my standard position, okay? So I'm in a sell currently. It's a feeler sell because I know that it could come down and go right back up. Okay, but that's why I'm testing it with a smaller size. And then I want to see if volume can more close below here, and then so that I can flip this green box red and make it like a zone of offers in the market. but I just want to make it clear to everybody, I'm in a sell, but a smaller size, okay? Because I'm counter trading. I'm still counter trading all of this bullish momentum. So it could come down here and go right back up. It could very well do that, but I don't want to risk a lot on that just in case, okay? Because I'm counter trading. Why didn't I wait for the break of the 9 EMA? Because I don't even have the 9 EMA on my chart, Julian. So I have no idea where the 9 EMA is. I don't follow indicators too much. But if I put the 9 EMA, there's the 9 EMA. Okay, so we'll watch the 9 EMA as well. Yeah, we'll get to NASDAQ in a second, guys. Okay, 1 second. Like, you want me to flip to NASDAQ when we're in a sell right now? That wouldn't make sense, okay? This is the critical moment. And we just want to flip to NASDAQ and start a new top down. Okay, so we're pushing down. I'm in profit right now. Okay? Smaller profit, but profit is profit, right? But let's see how it's going to close. We still have 2 more minutes. Remember, this is a 30-minute candle that opened. Are you guys watching on Bookmap to see? We broke that level. We're coming down. Now look at the offers populating. Remember 420, this critical area where all the bids were? Now it's got more offers. Okay, so look at 65 now. Okay, so you can see the offers. Now we'll see if this is going to be like a fake move or if it's going to be a real move. That's why we're going to see for the volume to close. See how I flipped the box that used to be green, red now? And we can look for a pullback, maybe a retest. Maybe it closes, next candle opens ignited. So you got to be ready. Okay. Here's the 9 EMA, okay? For you guys that follow 209, there's the push down, guys, okay? If you want quick pips with zero drawdown, okay, remember I sold how that candle was coming down. I know some of you guys use different lot sizing, but that's almost 20 pips right now, okay? Right there, there's 20 coming down to there. That will be 20. 15, yeah, there's 20 coming down. Here it comes down. You can see, guys, look at Bookmap how it's coming down. Okay. But you guys understand why I took an impulse trade right here? Loot, you're out with 20. Perfect. Okay. But here's going to be the close now in a minute. Look how it's continuing to drop. This might come all the way back down to this green box. Okay. So I waited for the 30-minute candle. I waited. This candle made no new highs. No, I waited for that ignited bar and I took it right there when it was breaking. I speculated on it. But when you learn how to do this, you might feel comfortable doing this with a bigger size, okay? But you got to know it might come down 10, 15, 20 pips. And that's it. Came right back down to the level of these bodies and went right back up. So now we're going to follow the actual close and the retest. Okay, but do you guys understand how sometimes scalping, you can get 20 pips, 15 in and out, even on an impulse candle when you wait patiently to see how the move is developing? Pip and dip, Trista? Perfect. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with pipping and dipping. I do that quite often, pipping and dipping. Okay, there's the close. Okay, now let's see. Look how low the wick is right here. How are we opening? Is it opening green? Yes. So it might test now the 9 EMA. For you guys that trade the 9 EMA, there's the 9 EMA. 50% traders, we're looking to test this big red box. It might not even come up there. Okay, so we got to be ready. Here it comes up now. It's testing the 9. Okay, remember, this is the candle that got confirmed with volume closing below on an impulse. Now we're actually getting the retest. Let's see if it's confirmed. See where it maybe wants to come back up to the yellow line, to this area. That's where a lot of the activity was. Okay, so it got rejected. Did it touch up here? No, not yet. Got rejected at 9 EMA. Now we're flipping. So if we can take out the where we opened right there, might have ability to come down and take out the low. Not yet. When it came down there, it filled up again. Okay. So it's maybe wants to come back up and test 50%, the actual area that we're watching, this big red box. Okay, see how it comes up? So if you don't dip out of the market with 10, 15, 20 pips, you got to understand that there's going to be a pullback. Okay, the whole day has been strong buying pressure. This could continue to come back up and close above here and go into a buy and continue squeezing shorts. Okay, that's why we have to be patient and we got to wait to see what happens right here. This is a key area. This is why sometimes scalpers get in and out of the market. They grab their 10, 15, 20 pips, they get out, and then they watch the next bar. They might get back in. They might pip and dip. They might get back in. But if there's a play that you're holding, you have to go through these motions. That's how the markets move, guys. There's always going to be pullbacks, no matter what. Okay, look at it. Now it's testing 50%. The red box now. Okay, so now we're going to see, can it hold here? No, it's continuing to push up. It's coming all the way back up here. It might come again up here, but let's see if it's a lower high. You got to watch how high it goes too. Okay, do you guys understand why I went in on like a smaller feeler trade? Because situations like this. Do you guys understand that? But if you have the right mentality and you're going in on this candle without a feeler trade and you're doing your normal, you got to know 10, 15, 20 pips down to here to this structure, and it can come right back up. That's why I want to teach you guys how to pip and dip out of these markets. Okay, even if you're using a little feeler trade, you should still learn how to dip out of that market. Driving and pipping, I do that every day. Okay, I don't encourage that, but sometimes that's why mobile traders trade on their phone. Okay, so we came up here. Did it create a high? No, came back down. So we're in the red box. We're in this order block now. Okay, so we're in here. See all the transactions coming up. It's a pullback. It might come up. Maybe it comes back down. That's why we've got to watch where it closes. Okay, trading needs to be patient. How is everybody doing? Did you guys understand my explanation of this candle? You guys know what's going on, or is there anyone that's confused with what's going on in the market? So this is why if you're counter trading a market and it gives you 10, 15, 20, 30 pips, you need to make a decision. Otherwise, the market will decide for you. Okay, now it's going to close in less than 1 minute. So what happened? We opened. Did we create a new low? No. It came right up bullish up to here, and then it's getting pushed down near the end. So let's see where it closes. We might have to wait for another bar to close below here. We might get a green bar closing above here, and it's going to continue to go up. Okay, so we got to watch. Even maybe we can entertain maybe a buy up here. But I wouldn't look for buys above there, okay, until above there, because we have now a lot of offers in the market. Unless you know how to pip and dip this range, I would stay above here for buys. Let's watch and see what happens in here, because there's too much going on in here. You got your 200 EMA in here. You have all of these offers in the book already. This is a dangerous zone to be buying in here unless you understand what you're looking for. From here to that red box, maybe if it breaks out a little bit, because it could come up here and get rejected hard. So that's why we've got to watch. Okay, so we closed, again, 50%. Okay, we came up, lower high, closed right there. This might be a bearish candle coming back down. No, it's bullish. Okay, so let's see if it holds, how it moves. Okay, we might have to wait for this one. This is a new 15-minute candle as well. It's 1:45 p.m. Eastern. Okay, maybe we got to watch for it to close below this 9 EMA, and then we'll be below 50% of that green candle. Maybe we don't even get down there. Who knows? Let's watch it. Okay. Why can't we monitor it in 1 minute? We can absolutely monitor it in 1 minute, but if some traders, 1 minute candle trading is too fast for traders, then you got to know how to react. Okay, these are 1 minutes. Okay, so 1 minute's pushed down, they came right back up, they're getting rejected. Let's see if this 1 minute candle closes below now in 7 seconds. And we still got this red box. Let's see if it retests. If not, we could be looking to sell a 1 minute candle. Okay, green coming back up. Is it going to get rejected? Get ready. Okay, 1 minute candles are fast. Okay, it's going to take out the low. Let's see if it takes out the low. Even 1 minute candles have tweezer bottoms. Did it take out the low? No. So it filled up again in 15 seconds and coming right back up again. Okay, now 1 minute candle got rejected. I'm going to sell now. I'm going to sell a 1 minute candle. Okay, so I'm selling this 1 minute candle. It's going to close in 20 seconds. I liked how it opened, came up green, and got rejected and coming down. Now I'm in another sell. I'm going to hold this and I'm going to watch the 5 minute volume. Okay, so I'm part of this candle now coming down. I'd like to see if we can break the previous low down here and come down to this green box maybe, if it can happen. Okay, so we got to also watch the 5 minute volume, how it closes. Okay, now we're in a sell, but we're part of the 5 minute volume, which is 2.5 minutes to go. Where can you watch old Zooms? There's all over YouTube. There's about 700 videos on there. Oh, old Zooms. I'm sorry. I thought you said old YouTube videos. Zooms, we have them, but we'll maybe get them uploaded on the new website. Oh, my apologies. Sorry, Kelly. I thought you said old YouTubes. Okay, so you see how it's coming back up? Okay, so sold that 1 minute candle, now it's coming right back up. That's why sometimes 1 minute trading is very, very fast for people, and it's, so you see how it's coming down and coming right back up. That's why 5 minute volume, in my opinion, is the best to trade while you're learning. Okay, 1 minutes are too fast. 1 minutes are very, very fast. You have to make fast, quick, snappy decisions. Okay. If we were following now this stayed with the 5 minutes, I don't think we would have sold down there. That's why I want to show you guys the difference between 1 minute and 5 minutes. Everyone wants to trade 1 minute, but they don't understand how they move. You got to really, really understand what's going on. It's difficult if you're a beginner. I'm telling you guys. I'm trying to be on your side here. You have to have a lot of experience trading 1 minute candles. Okay, so did we push for a new low? No, we didn't. So it's coming right back up. Did it break for a new high up here? No. So we're still consolidating. Maybe it's forming its neckline in this area now. Okay. I'll chart Erythrin. I'll chart gold. Next chart will be gold for everybody, okay? Because I understand nobody wants to trade indices in the afternoons. So we will do gold, okay? I'm here for you guys. If you guys want to see gold, we'll do gold. But we'll do it at 2 o'clock. Let's watch this for the next 10 minutes. Last hour, we'll do gold. Gold's not moving anywhere. It's okay. But we'll show people that it's not moving anywhere. Okay, guys, so to me, it looks like they're building a neckline right in here. What could happen now is we may see this, okay, where it came up, okay, back down. What could happen before they do their, like if they're going to sell, okay, they could come up one more time to hit those pending orders. Let's see if they come up one more time up there. That's why you got to be careful buying up here, okay. I'm still in the sell, but I'd like to see more volume closing below here because they could come back up one more time to grab all of these pending orders up here. Okay. Okay. That now I see these, they trap some buyers up there. See how quickly they reversed it away from them? So you got to watch this too, okay? There's some trapped liquidity here and here. And when they make a sharp move away from them, they're trying to move the market away. But every time they do, it's collecting some bids, okay? So that's why we got to get more confirmed red volume to close below here, below this box area. And then we're going to go into 2 p.m. very, very soon in the next 9 minutes. So we can take a look also at the hourly candles, how they look. We're getting a new hourly candle. That's why this close of this hourly candle is so critical. Look at how we came down and came all the way back up. So we're going to see if we can hold this. If not, this is going to be a bullish candle and might continue breaking out this afternoon. So this is why this neckline is very, very, very critical. Where we close in the next 7-8 minutes. This could dictate the move coming up, okay? So we got to be ready. I'm still in my sell, yep. My stop loss is above the red box area. That's why I said I'm not buying in here because I'm in a sell. Okay, I'd like to see if this liquidity can come down and play around in here. Okay, the book is showing a lot of liquidity right here. Here's all the heat. So maybe if this selling pressure wants to come down and kind of liquidate down into here, maybe we'll take out this low and maybe we can come down into this green box and collect 20, 25, maybe possibly if it breaks a little more, 30 pips. But let's see if it can come down and transact in this area. See all those bids waiting in there? But this is going to be very, very important where it closes in the next 90 seconds. Okay, because the whole day has been bullish, pullback, bullish, pullback, bullish. But we want to get more red volume closing below here so that we can break this big area right here. And if we can, that will be maybe the nice drop that we're looking for. Okay, so 60 more seconds to go, guys. Okay, there we go. So we want to take out the low. Here we go. We want to take out that low, create a new low in the market. Come transact down into here. Here or here. See where the bids are now showing some strength? But we got to get that selling pressure down into here to break that low. We got to break that low. If we cannot break a low, then these bids are going to start to pull the market back up, okay? That's why it's important to break a new low so that you can extend the downtrend, because we got lower highs on the top, but no new lower low. So then you see how the market comes back up, and it's going to close now in 20 seconds. So that's what happens in trading, guys, okay? So we really, really got to break this kind of lows. Let's go. So now watch how it closes. We're coming right back down. So they trapped some buyers at the last minute there. So we closed, ignited. Let's see if they quickly take it down. Okay, it might come back up, test 50%, or that 9 EMA. Might come all the way back up, test red box. Hopefully here they keep it down and break this low. No, it's coming back up to 50%. Okay, see all the sellers? They're coming down there, but the bids want to play up here. So they got to trap those buyers up there with more offers. Okay, it's an auction. Okay. That's good. A nice lower high, 50%. For you guys that use the 9 EMA, we touched the 9 EMA perfectly. Now let's just break this low right here, this red line. See how it comes back down and then it fills with the bids. This is showing how strong the buying pressure still is. Okay, so now maybe one more attempt now to break down. Yeah, here we go. Come down into here. If it can come down into here, it will push down into this green box area. Okay, we got to transact down into here, and there's the VWAP right there. Okay. Okay, I'm still in my sell, guys. It's in profit right now. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can come and tap down. Down into here is about 20, 22, 25 pips in there. Okay. But remember, it's coming down to a green box, okay? And it's going to be an hourly switch up in 3 minutes. So this is where you got to watch what's going on, okay? Where are those bids now? Did they get pulled out of the market? Where are they, okay? They got pulled. So let's see if offers can continue to come down. This might, remember, 2 p.m., okay? I want to make it clear to everybody. It's an hourly candle. It can switch up everything, okay? So that came down to the green box. That's why you got to make a decision when it comes down there, okay? The first one was a feeler. My second trade was not a feeler trade, okay? That was more of a bigger size, but it came down to where I wanted it to come down to. That's why I make this big green box like this, okay? 20 to 25 pips. You need to make a decision. Why? Because it came down here. You're counter trading a move and you have a new hourly candle. If you're still holding, still hold. It came up. Did it break any highs? No. So now it's coming right back down. If it can come back down and close near low, yes, then maybe it can continue to push down. But you always have to understand what can happen here. Where did I enter, Barney? I entered on my second one over here. Kind of over here when it was pushing down. Remember on the 1 minute candle? I told you guys I entered on the 1 minute. It was this one right here. This one, when it got rejected there too, I know I should have waited. Maybe I went in too early on that 1 minute, but it pulled right back up. But I had my stop loss above this red box, and that's why now I'm riding this 1 minute candles. If you want to look at it that way, that's why sometimes if you're watching the 1 minutes, you might enter quickly and it might pull back. But you got to understand that this was 5 minute area. That's why we're pushing down now. Here's the break. You can see how Bookmap is breaking down now. Here we go. Okay, there's the break now. Okay, so if you're still holding, that's 35 pips down to there. Okay, if this closes below, we'll watch for a pullback at 2 p.m. and maybe continue breaking. We'll flip this red box red, but you see why I stayed in sells, guys. Okay. Yep, here it comes down, tapping the VWAP. Guys, this might come all the way down to maybe possibly daily. That's 50 plus pips. But in this situation like this, go to a break even, okay? Number one, if you guys were in with me right there, you held in a little bit of drawdown. See the stop losses, guys? Your stop loss could have been the 200, half of this. Your stop loss could have been up there, but now you're riding it down. Let's see where this closes. It's going to close in 50 seconds. I want it to close below this green box so I can flip this green box red. Maybe we'll get a pullback at 2 p.m. Hopefully, maybe they'll break it down. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a bearish hourly candle. But if you pip and dip, guys, be happy with your decision and don't worry what happens next, okay? If you grabbed 10 pips, 20 pips, 30, 35, be happy with that, okay? And just be happy. That's all I got to say, okay? Because the next candle could open green and come all the way back up here. It could open red and come down, okay? Just be happy that you got 30 pips and you're out of the market. That's it. You got to have that right mindset. Stop worrying about what could have happened, what should have happened, what this could have happened. We're trading live. You got to make snappy decisions. Oh, your internet, Sarah, went down? That's not good. Erwin, 17 pips is nice, okay? Whatever you got. Because now look at it, okay? Let's see how it's going to close now. Here it is. This is now a new hourly candle. Let's flip it red. We got an ignited bar. So if you're still, watch it right now, okay? If you didn't do anything, now you're watching an ignited bar. If it takes out the low, it's going to push down, okay? Let's see. Is it going to take out this low? I'm going to bring this red line to that low right there. Okay? If it pulls back, where will it maybe pull up to? Maybe here. Look at where this area of structure was just built. Right there. Maybe I'm going to draw a red box up there if it comes back up. If it doesn't, we could continue to possibly push down. If it pulls up, maybe back up to this red box. There's the 9 EMA. Hopefully we don't come up to here. This is resting supply in the market right now. See these 67 offers? That's right here. This level, 420. 67 offers is this big red box above us. Okay? This is more of a one that might get touched right now. It's kind of like these offers right in here. Right here. Where my cursor is. Right there. 400. 34, 400. Okay, we've opened lower high. Is there new lower low in the market? Not yet. So it's still consolidating. But if we continue to maybe keep this candle down here and break, this will break this low and maybe have a possibility of coming down into here. Okay, and this is the VWAP, volume weighted average price line. Okay, so you got to make a decision when it comes close to this area. That's why I said, guys, maybe make a decision. For you guys that got out, now look at the green candle coming back up. Okay, you possibly would have gave your money back to the market, but you got out. You can easily enter in again if it gets rejected, or what if it comes all the way back up? So you gotta. That's why I don't trade with woulda, shoulda, couldas. Sometimes you make a right decision, you close, you're happy with 15, 20, 30 pips. That money is in your pocket. Or you got to go through these pullbacks. Okay, some traders do that. They go through the pullbacks. Has it hit this red zone yet? No. Has it hit this one? No. So it came up a little bit. Maybe it's going to close down here. Who knows? Okay, we can continue to watch this. But a lot of you guys want gold. We can definitely do gold. We do gold a lot in New York, COMEX, okay, with Dave. Dave does a lot of gold. Join the team, and there's a lot of gold in 7:30, 8:30 in the morning when gold actually moves, when there's news. Afternoons, we like to look at indices here. So when we go into power hour, when we start those sessions, when my kids are out of school next week and the next week or week and a half, we're going to be strictly indices. Okay, I will be doing those sessions, and it's going to be strict indices. In the title, it will say index, learning and earning, and scalping. Okay, gold we save for the mornings. Okay, look at the green candle now come up. Okay, so what about all the woulda, shoulda, coulda people? Okay, that's why I don't like trading woulda, shoulda, coulda. Look at how it comes up now. 2 p.m. hourly candle takes back everything that you earned. Okay, yes, it could come back down, but why leave 15 pips? Why leave 20? Why leave 30 pips in the market? Why? Guys, professional traders trade for 30, 50 pips a day. You think they're leaving 30 pips for a reversal? I know that everyone is just wants gold, me to chart gold. Do you guys understand that gold can do the same move to you? And if you have no idea what I just talked about, you're gonna have no idea what I'm saying. Do you guys know what I mean by this? Okay. If you don't, I'm gonna continue teaching, but it's making it real difficult because a lot of traders on YouTube are not paying attention to what's going on here. This same move, you'll see it on gold day in and day out. If you do not make a decision, then this affects your profitability as a trader at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm just going through my motions now. This box is still green. We broke, yes we did, but new hourly candle came right back up. Okay, so maybe it's gotta now consolidate in between this red box and this green box now. Okay, it came to a new zone, right to the VWAP. This is an important area. Okay, so just to recap now, I took a feeler. Okay, sometimes there's a time and place when to take a feeler. This one broke down, and then when it came back up, we got in on a retest on the 1 minute candle, and we rode it all the way down to here. Hopefully dipped, and maybe if you're going to continue to watch this, please guys watch it. I'll chart gold to keep everybody happy here, and then we'll come back to this in a moment. Okay, let's just do gold quick top down, and what I'll do is I'll go to gold on Bookmap to show you guys. You can also look at gold on Bookmap as well. Okay, if you guys are watching US 30, keep an eye on those levels, please. Okay, gold. So this is gold, how it looks on Bookmap. GCQ3. Okay, GC is the name, Q is the monthly contract, and 3 is the year 2023. COMEX. This is what we're always talking about. COMEX. Okay, this is COMEX. This is where gold trades. That's why you want to trade gold during COMEX market. Okay. Okay, nobody wants gold? Okay, no worries. If nobody wants gold, no gold. Then I can continue doing what I'm doing. Oh, man. Do you guys want to do NASDAQ as well? Okay, let's take a look at NASDAQ, how NASDAQ is moving. Okay, so I'll leave US 30 right here. Okay, so US 30 now, let's see, remember this consolidated box where I said don't buy up here? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the consolidated box down to here. This is where most of the volume is concentrated now. Below this supply and this demand area, okay? We might be forming a bearish flag in here. It might take some time to develop. But if we come back down and we close below here, if we close below here, we're probably closing like in here by the VWAP. And if this thing continues pushing down, then maybe we're going to continue pushing down with the momentum, okay? So we'll continue to watch that as well, right here. Buys now, if you're looking for buys, okay, above this red box, if it comes back up, it breaks this trend line and goes up this afternoon, maybe we can look for some buys above here, above this area, 34145. Okay, so I like to ask everybody, what is everybody in right now? Okay, US 30, are you guys in? Did you guys pip? Did you guys dip? Are you guys still holding a trailing trailer? Are you guys still holding the entire trade? Did you? What is? I like to know, guys. It helps me. King Sniper thank you, bro, for the tip. You guys don't. I told you guys this last time. We don't have to have tips. We're not here for that. We're here to educate and just like the stream. That's the tip. All likes. That's what we want here. But thank you, bro. Respect. All of the money proceeds go towards growing the channel. So do appreciate you, man. Thank you. God bless and thank you. You're living the best life right now. Good for you, man. Let's continue that. I'm happy that SST is part of this. We want to see everybody do really well in the markets, guys. Okay, so we're red, green, red. Did we make any new highs? Not yet. Not yet. So that's good. So maybe we'll get a 3-bar play, continue break. But let's see if we can break this low. Very, very important for still selling pressure. Matt, you got 30 pips on the US sell. Amazing. Good job. Jay, you got a break even at US 30. You didn't take any profit. That's okay. Learning, bro. Learning. Nothing wrong with a break even. Okay, you didn't lose any of your own money. That's good. Wow, Captain Boom, all done. 3% with Dave, 1% with me, 4 for 4 today. Time for a beer and watch the rest of the session. Amazing. Congratulations, Captain J Boom. Good job, bro. Okay, do you guys know why I waited for the selling opportunity? Remember there was some opportunities there, but sometimes pipping and dipping, but we allow it to max out. You remember the RSI, how it kept coming up, coming up, coming up? This is, we're reversing a bullish move. So it's not easy to do this. Okay, it takes a lot of selling pressure, but the offers, you see how every successive high is going lower. The offers trapping buyers up here. Again up here, trap buyers, continue to push it down. But this is going to be the big area, this VWAP right now. Okay, so look at where we are. We're right here. Again, let's flip this green box red now. And let's see if we get continued selling pressure. And then we can, if you've got like a trailing stop loss, you can kind of move a trailing stop loss down a little bit. But here's the break. Let's see if we can take out this red line with this body, this candle. It's 210 right now. Why did I put this red line down here, Loot? The previous low right there, where it came down, that previous low, because I'm watching to see if it will break for a new low. And you see how it lines up perfectly with that ignited bullish bar that kind of started this move right here, right there. And you see how it came all the way down. It was an impulse break, came down, but went right back up because there's still a lot of bids in the market from over here. But you see now how we're barcoding. Red, green, red, green. Okay, so it's barcoding, but you gotta be careful, okay, because it could barcode and could squeeze bullish up here. Let's say that's it. We're at the VWAP, all the bids are coming in the market. This could come all the way back up and test right here. That's why if any buys, I'm looking for buys above here. If it cooled down the RSI, came down, picking up more volume, picking up more bids, and if this thing can close like above here this afternoon, maybe I'll look for, maybe it's going to continue making higher highs today. Osama, you had 2.5% with US 30 sell. You had an issue with Rhythmic this morning. Yeah, I had the issues with Rhythmic. That's why I had to get on the call with the support. It took longer than I expected. That's why I pushed it to 5. I thought we would get it done. It took till about 6. Then I didn't want to kind of cut into Dave's time. So yeah, it was issues with Rhythmic, guys. It's not just with Bookmap. It was Rhythmic across the board with all live liquidity. But I think they solved their issues and it's right back in running. Okay, but if you're still in sells, we came up, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, so the selling pressure is still coming down, but we gotta close below here and create some new lows and continue this trend pushing down. Guys, if you took the US 30 sell, hit the like button. Hit the like on YouTube. If you hit the sell, if you grabbed some pips, if you learned too, okay? Not just about grabbing pips. Did you learn anything? It helps the channel, it helps Dave and I gauge interest. Are we doing this? Are you guys learning? Or should we be just doing this in the Zoom? Okay, but this is barcoding now, okay? So now the market is in complete consolidation on the 5 minutes. It's red, green, okay? The market sometimes goes through this. That's why I've trapped it. So we know, okay, you should know that it could make a move, break out of here, test this, and come back up here. That's one possibility. That's one path. Another path is it could trade inside this consolidated neutral area and continue to accumulate in there. Or we're going to continue maybe on our bearish path. If we can continue to push down here, break a new low, maybe come back, retest this, and get rejected, and we're coming down into this green box. Okay, those are the 3 possible paths that can happen. But we got to also respect all of this buying volume earlier that started at 12 o'clock because this is still in the market. Okay, so this could have been a really nice pullback coming down here, and that's all the market is going to give the sellers because now the bids are going to continue to accumulate, maybe come up for the bigger double top up here, maybe a bigger double top at the 200 EMA. It might come all the way back up there, then sell back down, okay? But this is why sometimes we, as scalpers, we identify zones, and if it comes down 15, 20, 25 pips, you need to make a decision. That's why I keep saying I do not trade. Some traders are getting sick and tired of me saying this, that I'm not a woulda, shoulda, coulda trader. I trade like a robot. I make a decision. And then that's why I said, guys, be happy with your decision. For you guys that profited down there, some of you guys said, Ron, I grabbed 10 pips. Some said 15. Some said 20. I saw some 23. But they got out. And that's why I said, be happy with your decision. Okay? Even if it drops another 10, 15 pips, that could have happened. But it came up, and now you would have gave back a lot of your profit. Okay? So it's guys, that's how you got to train your mindset. If you really want to trade these markets daily, it's emotionless trading. I don't get emotionally involved in my trades. I'm like a bang bang trader. Get in, bang bang, get in, bang bang. Make a decision, okay? And don't worry about the woulda, shoulda, couldas, okay? Because they're gonna haunt you. They'll haunt you for the rest of the day. They might haunt you for trading into tomorrow. They might haunt you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you keep going back and say, if I go back 2 weeks ago and say I was in a sell and it dropped 100 pips, but I got out at 30. Yeah, I left 70 on the table, but there was pullbacks. It didn't just drop 70 pips. I guarantee you, if this thing just dropped red 70 pips, we would get that. But it came down to a zone, so you got to make a decision. Okay, it's very difficult, but once you learn how to be happy with your decisions and don't worry about them as much, I guarantee you your trading, your psychology will go through the roof, and you're going to go to the moon, because This is how I believe you should be trading. You know, I went through what you guys are going through. The only way that I learned discipline was trading like that, because I would hold. I would still be holding this sell thinking it's going to break down here, but now it's coming right back up. And then guess what? Then I would probably have added another sell. And now I'm in like maybe 3 sell positions, and I'm part of all this liquidity that's getting trapped, and the bids are going to short squeeze me out of the market. And then I'm in 3 big losses because I've been waiting all day for this area to break. And it's not happening because these bids keep accumulating. And then I'm getting short squeezed out of the market. So, and then before you know it, half of your daily profits are gone. Maybe you might be dipping into last week's profits. And then before you know it, with those prop firms, maybe you blew up a challenge. Wow, car culture, amazing. The knowledge learned from SST this year is the reason why you have 2 by 300K funded accounts. That's amazing, man. Good for you. Congrats, man. That's huge. Yeah, Dave is here. Dave's in the Zoom. Dave will be back on YouTube soon. We'll switch it up. Okay, guys, for the last 40 minutes, it's up to you. What do you guys want to do? Do you want me to stay on US 30? Do you want to go into NASDAQ? US 30? Okay. Stay on US 30? Okay, guys, let's follow this. Let's see what US 30 is going to do. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of these arrows. Okay, I was just trying to explain what could have happened there. But see how we impulsively broke out again right here? Did any volume close above here? Not yet. Okay, so the volume is still inside this area. Let's be patient. Let's wait for it. Let's just go through our motions. Flip this box green. It's still holding. We can maybe look for a continued sell below here, or a buy above here. Maybe we increase our consolidated box here now. Bring it up a little higher, up to here. And then these are those aggressive scalp zones, okay? So that's why I asked you, are you an aggressive scalper like myself, or are you more of a passive trader? So if it comes back and maybe from here, closes above from here to there, that's again another 15, 20 pips. Otherwise, we wait up there, okay? We don't trade in here. This is like, look at how much volume is inside this area. Everything. Pretty much all in here. This could be completing the right shoulder. We might have to wait patiently for this, okay? Maybe 230. Came up, broke out, coming back. Maybe it comes up, lower high right here, and push down. If we get more volume closing below here, yeah, maybe we'll continue, maybe selling with it. But we got to watch volume close below here. Right now it's still bullish. It's still building. Look at our bids are accumulating. So it's coming right back up. And then now we closed above here, so you got to go through the motions. This red box, flip it green. Okay, just go through the motions. If you're not in a trade, just go through the motions. Okay, and then you see how it comes up? So for all of those sellers right there where we were and down there, if you didn't take anything out of the market will come up and maybe hit your stop loss. Okay, your break even or your trailer. That's why, guys, when we're scalping the markets, we pip and we dip. There's no woulda, shoulda, couldas in trading. Because right there, guys, I'm telling you a clear example. If you were holding and you wanted more, did it close below here? No. It came back down again, higher low. Did it close below there? No. It came back down there again. Did it close below there? No. So right there, you have your confirmations that no volume closed below there, and now it's going right back up. So that's that little inside scalp area for aggressive scalpers. If you want to measure that move, it's about 15, 20 pips. This buy. The volume closed above, that's an ignited bar. There it is. That's 15 pips with zero drawdown. Okay, closed above, ignited. Broke the wick, took out, came right into the red box. Again, if you want to grab 5, 10, 15 pips, these are aggressive zones to trade. If we're not in a trade, we watch and see where it closes. Maybe for like also aggressive sell now. I know where my neckline is here. If I want to go in for a sell right there, can start to test out that area. Okay, do you guys have any questions about what transpired there? Hopefully I broke it down clearly so you guys understood. And all of those short sellers are getting squeezed out of the market again. That's why, guys, I tried my best to explain it. I know, guys, I used to trade like this years ago, and then I would end the day with nothing, but I would be in the markets for 6 hours. Okay, in trading is a lot of your time, not just money, time. You gotta spend. Could you imagine trading for 6 hours? You were in profit, and then at the end of the day, you were break even, or you're at a loss. Not only did you lose your entire day's worth of profit, but you lost 6 hours of your time. It's not easy, guys. Okay. Look at that nasty rejection. Look at that. Okay. So let's follow this volume. See how that big bullish candle came up there? Right up to, look at that white line, that hourly near the two, and see how quickly they sharp rejected it. They rejected it. Let's watch that. Okay. That could be a critical candle. That big rejection. Okay, this candle is going to close in 90 seconds now. But that's could be a pip and dip as well for buyers. You bought that ignited candle, it came right up to the hourly, right up to almost the 200 EMA, cut through that supply zone. That's like a 20 pip candle as well, right there, where it came up 20 pips, 21. If you don't make a decision up there, you're coming into a supply zone. So it got rejected real hard, but it's at an identified area of supply. It's at that white line, the hourly resistance, and it's close to that 200 EMA. So, you know, sometimes if you bought this candle, you got to make a decision up there. I've done multiple webinars on liquidating your position on the strength of a candle in an identified zone. Okay, the title in itself explains what's going on there. This is an strong bullish ignited candle coming into an identified zone, and you could have closed the position at the strength of the candle. Okay, that's another woulda, shoulda, coulda. You know, you got to make your decision snappy, and you can't worry about what happens after the fact. This could have came up there, you could have closed, and then it could have came back down and went right back up. Okay, but what happens if this is one of those FU candles where it comes up here and you don't do anything, and then it turns into a shooting star, and all of a sudden the market's turning down here at 230? That could happen. Okay, so I want to make it clear. Guys, learn how to trade these markets like as if you are a robot. Do not get emotionally involved in your trades. Don't. Buy and sell and make money and get out. Stop getting emotionally attached to these things. They will haunt you. Okay, so again, we're inside, we're trading in here, and it's bullish ignited candle again. So let's see if this volume can close above here. If it comes down below here, I might entertain a sell below here. Below here, I'm waiting. I want to see the double top. I want to see what happens up here. So there's nothing wrong with being a spectator or a speculator, whatever you want to call it, because I'm watching. I want to see what's going on. Okay, I'm not in an active trade right now, so why can't I just watch what's happening? Okay, it came up there. There's our bigger neckline right there. We're coming back up again. Okay, so this is an important area. 200 EMA, the bigger. What happens if it kind of comes up here, then pushes down hard like this? That's why I'm looking for maybe a possible sell right here. But if you want to test the area out, these are where those small feeler trades come into play. Something very small, insignificant. If maybe you're testing a buy, maybe you're testing a sell. If not, just let's wait. Okay, there's lots of time. We're 2:26 p.m. Eastern. So in 3.5 minutes, we're getting a new 30-minute candle. Let's take a look at our 30s. Okay, remember we were looking at our 30s before? Let's see what they're doing now. Okay, so it came up. This is the one we sold, coming down here. The new 30-minute candle, did it break a low? No, it came right back up. Let's watch where it's going to close now. Is this 30-minute candle going to come up bullish engulfing, close above that white hourly? And maybe we're going to have more of an afternoon bullish squeeze. Short squeeze. But the bulls will be in running it in momentum. So this is why we got to watch these critical areas over here. Half the time trading is observing. Okay, you don't have to be in an active trade. You can observe. You can watch the moves. Do I take into account the timing of the candle? Yes, absolutely. I take into account every time. I always mention to you guys, we have a new 15-minute candle, a new 30-minute candle, a new hourly candle opening up. Because that's why I told you guys, there was 155. I told you we have a new hourly candle and it's possibly going to reverse the move or reverse momentum. That's why you got to know when this is coming down close to 2 o'clock, you got to make a move down there. You got to make a decision. Like I said, if you don't decide, the market will decide for you. Okay? It's as easy as that. You want to make your decisions before the market decides for you. That's what retail trading is, guys. You're not going to beat these banks. Good luck beating them. Believe me, I've tried for 20 years. Not going to beat them, but we can trade with them. Okay, so we created a new high coming back up to this 200 EMA. If we're not in trade, we watch. Okay, I always ask right now, what's going on? Is anyone testing something out? Is anyone still in a sell? They didn't get to close their position down there. Is anyone in a buy right now? But you see how important this VWAP is in trading? Very, very, very critical. See how we came close to the volume weighted average? Did we touch it? No. Okay. We don't have to touch these lines or touch these boxes, or if we come close to it, that's still, we're in a general area. Okay. Give or take a few points. We don't necessarily have to touch these things. Okay. A lot of traders are getting confused with that. They think a TP has to touch a certain area. And then if it's 4 pips away from it, they haven't closed the position, and then those 4 pips can turn up all the way. And I'm like, why did you not close a 200 pip trade? And then I got the response, well, it didn't touch the line. So you gave back 150 pips because it didn't touch a line for 3 pips. To me, it just makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so this candle is going to close in 20 seconds. And then we're going into 2:30. So conveniently, did they bring it right back up here for the new 30-minute candle to open up? And look at how we're closing. This is very, very critical area. That's why we're going to watch on the lower time frames. This white line, this is an hourly resistance line. Here's the new 30-minute candle. It's 2:30. Okay, so we're going to see, can it close with green volume above here, or we're going to close back below here. Again, buys, guys, I kind of want to stay above here. Okay, I want to watch in here. I don't want to get, like, this is where they could be putting a trap in here. Okay, I really want to focus on this area as well, where we can watch and see what happens in here, because this is a very critical area in the market as well. Why? Because this could be the bigger double top. This is the bigger double top. It's the 200 EMA. We still have this bearish divergence. Maybe they're going to pull it up here to grab some more pending orders. If you're taking that buy, it might be a quick buy. Okay, you got to understand that too. If you're looking for a buy and you're ready to take it, measure your move. If it breaks out of here up to there, again, 20 pips. You got to make a decision at that red box. It might break out for another 10, for 30 on an impulse, and maybe 40, tap that yellow line that daily. Might not even happen, okay? So maybe we're going to push back down. What we can do is maybe like a sell order, get it a little more aggressive right there, okay? From here, could bounce, retest, and drop back down in here. So we got to be ready at this kind of neckline area. Maybe we wait for it to close. If not, you're going to go in on an impulse. You can go on a feeler. We can watch the 1 minutes as well. Yeah, the 1 minutes. Okay, so these are 1 minute candles. Okay, again, the 1 minute candles, how are they doing? They're coming down maybe, but we got to see if it can close in this general area right in here. So it caught a wick. It's closing. Did it close with volume below there? No. So you got to wait for the next 1 minute candle. Okay, this one is ignited, coming back down to test the low. Okay, it's going to break probably and maybe drop a little further. It might come down to this 1 minute level down in here. Okay, if it breaks, where my cursor is, it may come down to 34133. But let's see if it can break and close below here. Okay, so I'm a 5 minute trader, but I'm watching the 1 minutes. Okay, remember we can take a trade on the 1 minute with confirmation, and then we're going to ride 5 minute volume, and then maybe we place our stop loss at the 5 minute levels. Okay, so 10 seconds, it's pushing down. Let's see how it closes. The next candle could open ignited 1 minute right below here. You have to be laser fast. You got to be really ready. Okay, cut a wick right in here. No, let's see how they gapped it up. Okay, so they gapped it up. It's still inside here. Did it close below here? Not yet. Okay, maybe they gapped it up to take out some more bids up, to take out some pending orders up there, and maybe coming down now more aggressive. Okay, so this is a 1 minute bearish candle. It's testing again these lows, but again patiently waiting to see if it will close below here. It's got 30 more seconds. Every time it's coming down here, it's picking up a wick. It's going right back up. So if you're selling, you're kind of selling prematurely. And now it's coming right back down. See how the 1 minute candles can come right back down too? Remember, this is a 60-second candle. All candles have the same characteristics. Whether this was a 5 minute, 15 minute candle, now it's coming up to the close. Watch who has the momentum going into the close. No, see how the buyers just took it right back up again? Okay, so did any volume come back? No. See how they manipulate it down? Okay, see how it gapped down? They're trying to take it down. See now? See with that gap down ignited candle, how 1 minute candles look? Let's see now if this one closes below. Okay, but you see how they gap it down? We closed above here. Even 1 minute candles are very manipulated as well. See how they gapped it down and pushed it down? Okay, that was manipulation. We closed above there. Why did it open green up here? Why did they gap it down? Okay, so that's market makers. So let's watch how this closes. Maybe we'll catch a retest, unless you went in on an impulse. Okay, so remember, this is going to close now in 15 seconds. So you can see it right there. It came down, picked up some bids, coming right back up. Let's see the close now. See how it's coming right back up? This is a 1 minute candle. So here's the close. Hanging man. There's the close. Open green, next candle. New 5 minute candle, 235. Let's see, is it going to get rejected and pushed down? No, it's turning up green right now. Okay, so I want to show you on the 5 minutes what it looks like. If you went in on the 5 minutes, it came up there, closed below. That's why we're looking now to see if this 5 minute candle can get rejected. No, it's coming right back up green. Okay, so that was just a quick 1 minute impulse move. It dropped about 10 pips, but it was very, very fast. Okay, so now you're watching again here. Where is this going to close? Why don't I trade ES? I can trade ES, guys. I can trade anything. It's just too much. If I trade ES, someone's going to say, Ron, why don't you trade NASDAQ? If I trade NASDAQ, someone will say, Ron, why don't we trade US 30? If I trade US 30, someone's going to say, Ron, why don't we trade gold? If I trade gold, someone's going to say, Ron, why don't we trade oil? If I trade oil, someone's going to say, Ron, why don't we trade GBP USD? If I do that, someone's going to say, Ron, why don't we trade EU? It's just going to be constantly just, guys, focus on what's going on here. You can do the same things with whatever security you're trading. Okay, I missed to say sell because I gotta say that stuff. Okay, guys, 1 minute candle, shooting star ignited. We should have sold that. Sorry, guys. I had to explain all that other stuff. Why we don't trade Bitcoin? When we trade Bitcoin, then we're going to say, why don't we trade Ethereum? When we say that, why don't we trade Dogecoin? When we do that, Ron, why don't we do this? Ron, like it's guys, it's just too much. There's a million securities we can all look at. Learn price action. I'm trying to tell you guys, it doesn't matter what we're looking at. Learn how to do this. I think we should just do soft commodities. We'll do coffee beans, soft lumber, soybeans. Okay, do you guys see now how it's breaking down? No buys, breaking down, sells. Oh, I wanted to nail that 1 minute candle right there. Sorry guys, my fault. Did anybody hit the sells, guys? Sometimes you guys don't need to hear me because I got to entertain other things. Okay, those are how 1 minute candles can break down, but you got to be fast with 1 minute candles as well. Okay, otherwise, got to watch the fives. Okay, so the fives, it came down, closed. It came back up, rejected right there. We could have sold right there. That's where I was. My bad, guys. Okay, do you guys understand why my mindset was more sell side than buy side? I'm only looking for buys above here because this is a very dangerous zone to be trading in here. Okay, so that's why I remember my sell. I was looking below there. I brought it right there, and then I said, why don't we go right there? Okay, because I'm coming up with it as it's coming all the way up to those offers. Then when it comes down, I want to be there ready for that move for about 20 pips coming down. And then again, you got to make a move. If you took that, came down there, could have grabbed yourself 10, 15, 20 pips. You could have dipped out of the market. If you add them up, 15 here, 20 there, another 20 there, another 10 there, another 15, you could get 50, 100 pips a day. But if you're continuing to hold because you think you're going to get 50 pips, 100, there's going to be pullbacks, okay? On any security. All of those 100 securities I mentioned, they're all going to have pullbacks. Okay, so if you don't learn how to trade right now like this, you're going to have difficulty trading all those other securities you guys mentioned. The same stuff happens over and over. This is price action. This is a technical candlestick. And if you don't make a move down there too, that's why then you got to go through the motions now. So maybe if you took that sell, your stop loss is above here, and you don't care kind of what happens down here because your stop is above there. But for scalpers, I'm a scalper, so I'm talking for myself. When it drops down 10, 15 pips, 20 pips, I'm making a move. That's why sometimes if I show you guys like my MT4, you'll see I'm making a lot of 10 pips, 15, 20, 15, 20, maybe 25, maybe a 30 pip move. But you're not going to see me holding trades for 75, 100, 150, 200 pips as a scalper. Unless I leave a complete runner in the market and that runner runs, that's a different story. But majority of my trades are just in and out, like a scalper, like a grinder, just in and out, in and out. Yeah, Nick, we got an ignited bar forming right below the 9 EMA. So let's see if it can hold the initial head ignited and continue to maybe push down. But there's going to be pullbacks, but we are ignited. So it's nice and strong, bearish. Let's see if we can come back down, maybe take a low or even close below here. Then if we close below here, we're going to flip this box, and then this might be the bigger drop coming in the market down in here. If you're not in a trade, wait below here maybe. This will be the bigger move. That's the VWAP right over here where the market is coming down to. That could be the bigger sell opportunity. Okay, ignited bar. See how Nick mentioned that and he knows what it is. Beautiful move. Big ignited bar, trapped buyers. So this is still selling pressure. Sorry, the sell was up there. Okay, and when it comes down to this green box too, there's got to be a decision made. But you got to judge the volume coming down. It's bigger volume, so it's probably going to cut through this area. Okay, you got to judge how the volume is coming down now. Okay, but still, that could be a decision. The candle alone, I don't even need to measure it. I guarantee you it's 20 pips. I'm not even measuring it. Okay, yeah, 20 right there, 21, 22. Okay, but see how it pulled back and coming down with more pressure. It's probably going to break and come down. If it can break this red line, that's where it will come down to here. But we got to close below here. Okay, very, very, yes, here we go. So trapping buyers. That's why this was a nice sell. Place your stop loss above here and you're good to go. You guys see why I said no buys in here? This is a very critical double top in here. The only buys I was looking at were above here. Everything else was selling. If you missed it, no worries. There will be another trade, guys. Okay? Don't get caught up. If you miss it, don't be chasing right now. You've missed the move right here. You missed it. Okay? Yeah, you can get in, but you're getting in late. So if you missed it, you missed the train. The train left the station. You got to wait again for the next train to come. You can't chase it. You're not going to catch the train. We got to wait for this body to close. But you got to go through the motions. Hopefully you guys flip this green box red. It's already flipped. Don't wait for me to do this. You guys want to learn how to trade, learn how to do this. Okay? Even this box, flip it red. You never know. Might come back and retest this and get rejected quickly. Look, we're going to possibly take out this low. If we can take out this low, all these buyers are going to get caught. This could squeeze those buyers. Okay, move the market away from them. These guys are in big trouble. They're all trapped money. Trapped money. Let me show you the depth of market. Okay, see where the big bids are now? 343.53. Right down in here. They're down at the daily. They're sitting, waiting down there. If the market wants to come to them, they're waiting. Okay, and then we have some nice offers above us. So we got to watch now how this thing will break down and close. Look at the tweezer bottom. Right, look at it. Tap that red line. It didn't even allow it to make a new lower low. That's how these markets trade. They trade on bots. Okay, you think that's just done like that, where it just came down exactly to the previous low and couldn't break for not even a tenth of a pip? Come on. Okay, so that's an equal low. Right down to the VWAP. Doesn't get any more technical than that. Okay, but let's watch now how it's going to close. It would have been nice if it broke the low. That would have been real nice. It would have changed up the whole depth of market. 100% it would have. But just that little tweezer bottom, that changes the depth of market. And now it changes the bids. It changes the order flow. It changes the book. There's a lot to understand why these are so important in trading. Okay, but you see it now. Okay, it came down. If you don't make a move, look at that. That's a big wick, guys. That's not a Mickey Mouse wick. That's taking half of your profit away from that body. But if we're holding it, let's see how it closes. Did it close below here? Not yet. Here's 3 seconds. It's possibly going to open. Wow, see where they gap it down? Unbelievable, okay? Man, new 15-minute candle. Closed right here. Why didn't it open right here? I'm not here to say why. But we gap down. Let's see now with this bearish momentum if it can break this low and continue to trap buyers. Okay, if it pulls back up, we're testing this red box and maybe the next red box. There's your 9 EMA for the traders that use the 9 EMA. Okay, but nice red candle pushing down. We're going to probably look at the heat. The heat is waiting down here. The liquidity is here. The liquidity is here in the market. If the selling pressure, these offers want to take it down there, they can push it down there. But you see how it's holding this critical VWAP. It's going to take some time to break this. So we got to watch for something. We've got to watch for an unusual candle. Maybe if it fills this gap and then pushing down, we're ready to go for continued sell. Okay, we're coming down, guys. Watch, look at Bookmap, how it's coming down. We're trapping the buyers, continue to break. Yeah, sell. You guys can continue selling. We've retested the red box. Okay, and if it breaks here, we're going to continue push down. So if you're still holding your sells, you can still hold sells, or you can add a possible sell if you want. And we're going to look to break this critical red line. If we can, possibly going to trade down into this area. But a move like that, guys, okay, for you guys that were trading this thing, okay, like from here, that's a 40 pip move. Make a decision down there, okay? Make a decision. Maybe you grab 20 pips, maybe you grab 30, maybe you're at a trailing stop loss in the market, okay? But number one, make sure you're at a break even, okay? Reduce all of your risk. Now let's watch if this thing can continue to break down, close below here, and go for, coming down into transacting this big green box area. There's always going to be pullbacks. Look at this entire area. Came down, wick. Came down, wick. Came down, wick. Came down, wick. Came down, wick again. So we need more red volume to close below here. It might come back up and transact some offers and then push right back down. Okay, this is how the market is moving all day. Going up, coming back down. Going up, coming back down. Maybe possibly coming right back up. Got to make decisions. And then we're going into power hour in 13 minutes. Okay, so that's another critical time in the markets. Power hour. What do you guys think in power hour? I like your guys' opinion. In the next 10 minutes at 3 o'clock, do you guys think we're going to go break some highs, go continue bullish this afternoon? Or do you guys see us maybe going bearish below here? You guys are saying bullish? Yeah, bullish, guys, could be a possibility. Now, if you're looking for a buy, you're looking up there, maybe now where they collected more volume, maybe you want to try and test a buy in this zone. If it comes back and closes above here, this could be that afternoon bullish move. Okay, if you're not in a trade, you wait. Remember what I said? If you miss a trade, don't worry about it. There will be always another trade. Don't get married to your positions. Don't chase. Just kind of wait for your setup. Okay, we can see the previous lows down here. Nothing is closing below there. So for power hour, if we're going to continue to trade, I would be looking for red volume to close below here, and maybe they push it down into this green box and we judge what happens in there. If it moves up, like this could be a double bottom coming back up, I'd like to see if it can close kind of above this neutral area and then maybe look for some buys in here. What age did I start trading? Started trading probably 15. But I was trading since I was like 6 years old. I was trading marbles at school. I was trading chocolate bars. I was trading a toy for a toy. That's trading. So I learned how to trade at a very young age. Yep. Trading dirty diapers for a clean diaper. Every day, believe it or not, you guys are trading. Every day, you guys are trading. You guys are trading your money for a sub at Subway. That's a trade. Okay? Every day, you guys are trading. Whether you know it or not, you're trading. How do you get out of the fear of trading? By becoming a robot and not over leveraging or over risking. By being happy with your trade, there's no fear, okay? If I'm going to take this trade, well, okay, the sell I took. I took it on a standard. I measured my move, how much pips I was willing to risk. I knew that maybe if that came against me, I would have lost $200. And I ask myself every day when I wake up, am I okay if I lose $200 today? Is my life going to end? Am I going to be homeless if I lose $200? No. So it's within my risk. Okay. So you guys got to judge what is your if you're losing $20, is $20 going to make or break you today? No. Then if you're in that trade, you're in that trade to learn what's going on. Might cost you 20 bucks to learn a lesson. It might cost other people $200 to learn a lesson. But at the end of the day, you learned a lesson. And if that's not going to make or break you, then you shouldn't be scared. What are we scared about in these markets? I can think of 10 other things in life to be scared of. Not trading, shouldn't be scared. Unless you're over leveraging. I can tell you, traders that over leverage, they panic because they're going too big in a trade. And when they see a green candle like this, they panic because they're in a huge drawdown for their account. So yes, it's going to cause fear. You're going to get scared. You might lose a ton of money. So why trade with that type of pressure? Why trade with that stress? Trading should be stress-free, should be like your day job, should be like you're going to work every single day, you're doing the same daily routine. It should be like driving a car. We always use that analogy. I'm going to ask you guys, when you get in after this call and you drive a car, are you guys scared every time you drive a car? I'm not. I get in my car and I just go through. Like, I got to go pick up my kids right after this in 10 minutes. I got to get in a car. I got to go through the motions of driving. Am I scared to go to the school to pick up my kids in the car? No. That's what trading is like for me. I just get in these markets and I do my daily routine. I just know what I'm looking for every single day because it's basically the same type of setups. Yeah, they might change it up and show a different move here and there, but you got to be able to adjust with the market. Normally, it's the same stuff we're looking for every single day. It's the same stuff, okay? You think this is the first time I've ever shorted a double top with a lower shoulder? Like this was the first time I ever took a sell, like kind of on this position or over here? No, I've probably taken this sell maybe 1,000,000 times in my lifetime, and I've learned from every single situation. That's why sometimes I'm confident to take bigger sizes on impulse candles, because sometimes there's a time and place, the way how they're moving. Guys, you guys will get there. Remember, I have a little bit more experience than most traders. But some of you guys have been doing your daily work job for 15, 20 years. And you guys know how to do it with your eyes closed. Some of you guys have your jobs that you work every single day. You know, do you go in and question yourself every single day you go into work? No, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what your task is. You know what to look for. You clock in, you clock out, and you go home. That's how you got to treat trading. Same thing. Just like if you're sitting at an office job, but maybe you're sitting at home. That's the beauty of trading. You don't have to be in an office. You don't have to travel. You can trade in your pajamas every single day. It's just at the comfort of your own home. You can take a break and you can go get something to eat, get something to drink, go for a walk. That's the beauty of trading. But just patience and discipline, guys. Keep learning. Takes time. Okay, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight. Nobody is here. Did I? No. Did Dave? No. Did anybody here? No. I don't think anyone became a millionaire here overnight. It took years and years and years of financial losses. Okay, let's not forget about that. Every trader here, we've all lost. We've all lost money. We've lost time and money. But when you get it, it will pay off. Some traders don't get it, okay? And I'm not saying everyone's going to be an amazing trader here. Some traders are going to suffer more than others. Okay, that's just life. That's how it is. Yeah, Dave lost a lot of... Is that Dave? Dave lost a lot of hair trading. But he looks good with a bald head. Lukeman, how do you build confidence when entering a trade? Experience. Okay, comes down to experience. That's the only difference between maybe myself and somebody else is I've experienced. That's it. You know, like I went to a mechanic the other day. He was doing a job that I had no idea what he was doing. But I asked him. I said to him, like he took out an entire motor. He took it apart, an entire motor. He had 1,000 pieces of bolts and everything on the ground. And I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. Like I said to him, how do you know to put all this together with it? He said, I've been doing this for 30 years. It's just, I can put this motor together with my eyes closed. And for me, I just don't understand where to even start or what to look for. So it's just experience. You know, I would never question him as a mechanic. He knows what he's doing. That's why I go to him. I'm not a mechanic. Okay, but you see any buys? It's coming up, going back down, coming up, going back down. Guys, we're 3.5 minutes away from power hour. Okay, I'll stay for like maybe 3:05, and then I got to get out of here. Got to go grab my kids. But heads up, guys, when my kids are done school in the next, I think they got one more week, a week and a half. I'm not sure. End of June, that's when they're done. We're going to do a lot of power hour sessions. Maybe I'll extend this session from 1. Right now we wouldn't be done at 3, would go till 4 o'clock. But we want to do that as well. So that will be coming in the summertime. That's for the summertime month of July, August, and early September. So we can do that here at SST. And then we can get right into trading in power hour. Okay, but you see how we're continuing to push down. So let's watch below here again at power hour. Maybe if we close with volume, we might close, then there's going to be a pullback, but we just got to go through these zones again. We've got to flip this one red, flip this one red. We'll watch. If we can close below this VWAP in power hour and continue pushing down, they may push this market down. If it's not coming down there yet right now, so we can't say that. It's coming down, going back up, coming down, going back up. It's consolidating in here. So we might get a power hour move, breaking out bullish and squeezing shorts this afternoon up here. We could look for buys above this white line, above this hourly resistance. For sells, maybe below here if volume closes and gives us that retest and continue push down. Then when it comes down into this box as daily, you got to know that it could come down here and bounce and go right back up. But you got to make a decision if it comes in here. That's why measure your moves before the trade even happens. If it comes down there, it's 8 pips. We were going to hold more for that because we want the break. So if it comes down there, but you're up 25, maybe 30, okay, you got to make a decision. If this is a red candle coming down like this, coming down, you're up 20, 30, 25, 30 pips. If you don't make a move, it might get a wick and start coming up like this. It might close right here, and then you're only up 8 pips. Then you got to wait for the next candle. The next candle could come back down again, and then you're up again. But when it comes down with more volume, that's where I add another sell, okay? I'll explain that, guys, in a webinar. Let me write that down. Adding positions, okay? That's what it will be called. Let me just write this down. That will be for Thursday, guys. The webinar is not Wednesday this week. It's Thursday because my son's birthday is Wednesday night. Adding positions with volume, okay? That's going to be the title of it. I tend to just make webinars as we go along, okay? Because a lot of you guys want to learn how to add positions in the market, and that's how we can teach you to do that. But start off small when you're learning. Start off small. Carlos, what's up, man? Okay, so see how we're continuing to push down. Okay, so did it close above here? No. Did it close above there? No. So therefore, no buys yet. We got to wait. Maybe up here. Down here, still selling pressure. But we still have a lot of this cumulative volume is on buy side. Okay, so it's still developing. But just like we have short squeezes going this way, we can have a squeeze going down the other way where it squeezes buyers. Okay, so this is 3 o'clock now. This is power hour. This is where things get real volatile. Okay, you can get big moves, taking pending orders out of the market. If you're not in a trade, you observe, you watch what's happening here. Craig, quick question. Are we doing Asian session tonight? Yeah, I believe that's PK. Tuesday and Wednesdays, PK. Yep. If anything, there'll be an announcement, but I believe PK is good to go. No, that's not a good way of trading, SP. Sometimes you add your position and draw down and pray. That's not trading. Unfortunately, that's not a strategy in trading. Okay, we don't trade with a hope and prayer here. Okay, isn't that a song by Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer"? Okay, we don't do that. That's what. By the way, that's one of the greatest songs of all time. Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer." For all the young people here in your 20s, please listen to that song tonight. It's a classic. Bon Jovi, Living on the Prayer. The older folks will understand what I'm talking about. Trading on a prayer. Yeah, no, that's not a technique here. We trade with confirmation. Ian, I saw Bon Jovi live back in the day. Okay, guys, so that's 3 o'clock. I'll stay with, we'll stay for the close of this candle in the next 3 minutes, but this is power hour, guys. So it's the last hour of the auction, okay, in the markets. The last hour. You know, when it's kind of like final call at the clubs, you got to go in and get your drinks by the end. This is kind of like final call for the markets, the last hour. This is like the bartender saying, final call, last hour, go in and get your drinks because the bar is going to close soon. So it's kind of like the markets. This is last call, last hour, final hour. So there's a lot of activity, a lot of trading, a lot of positions, opening, closing, scalpers, swing traders, position traders, intraday traders. What if you were this buyer this afternoon? Let's say, for example, you bought down here. We had signals come out today that you could have bought down here, okay? If you're holding your entire trade, maybe you don't want to hold it into the close of the day. Maybe you need to liquidate your position because you're up 200, 300 pips by now, okay? So there's all types of traders now that want to trade the last hour of the day. So this is where, like, scalpers, we're like vultures in here. We just come in and out watching what's going on, okay? It might be a breakdown here, it might be a breakout up here, but everybody has doing their own trading in here. Swing traders could be getting ready for, maybe they're opening up a position to hold it overnight going into tomorrow. So there's also swing traders that need to get in the last hour of the day. There's so much activity going on across the boards here. This is where it gets injected with a lot of volume, the last hour. Okay, but look at how it came up, retested, rejected, flip this red. Okay, we're coming down. If it can close below here, we're looking for that retest and then the drop. Then we can continue selling into power hour. All we got to do is close below here, get a retest, take a sell, stop loss like above here. And then if it can take out these lows, it will come down, possibly down into this bigger box. And we kind of mark the move, 25, 30, 40 pips down there. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hitting the likes on YouTube, subscribing, notifications, all of that. Just trade careful, guys. What we're going to do is we'll keep gold for the mornings, okay? Gold will be for the mornings. Afternoons, let's look at indices, guys. Let's make this a habit. We'll look at either US 30, we'll look at NASDAQ, maybe we'll do S&P, but we'll stick to index-related afternoons, okay? I'd like to maybe do this. Like London, maybe we look at more Forex. Maybe we do GU, EU, GJ, and DAX. I don't know. And then more in New York, when we do Wall Street, we look at gold, we look at oil, we look at US 30, we look at NASDAQ. And then maybe these afternoons, we look at more the indices again, things like that. There's everything for everybody to trade, but maybe if we do it in a way where each session has the different securities we're looking at, it makes it easier for me, makes it easier for everyone at SST. That we know exactly what we're looking for every single session. If we're doing like London and we're looking at Forex, if you're not a Forex trader, then maybe just sleep in on London or things like that, okay? But we'll maybe more European related securities in the London session. Like we look at DAX more, we look at GU, EU, things like that. Okay, guys, I appreciate everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Help us hit the like button when you step out. We do appreciate that. And yeah, guys, on Zoom, thank you guys. Sorry for this morning. but I had to get Bookmap set up with their support team. It took longer than I expected. I was on the call for over 2 hours, but we got Bookmap up and running now, so that helps. Last week we were trading without it. We still made a lot of pips without it. You don't need to have Bookmap, but it's nice to have. If you guys want Bookmap, there's a link in our description. Click on it, take you over, check it out. You can open up a free Bookmap and practice with Bitcoin if you guys like. Use our link for it. It's free. If you do want to subscribe, we have promotions going on for it. And also, open up a demo account with HankoTrade and AAAFx. Try them out. See how they are. You might like one is crypto related. The other one is not. You might like either one of them. But start off with a demo account, guys. Always in trading. Start with a demo. Learn first. Okay? Crawl, walk, then run. Okay, guys, thank you, everybody. Have a great day. I appreciate all of you guys. Enjoy your day today. Awesome signals today from SST. Good job. Shahab, thanks for updating those. A lot of the signals hit amazing today. So good job, guys. Also learning on how to take our signals. They're not easy, but they come with a PDF. They come with a breakdown. So make sure you guys are watching those. Make sure you guys are clicking on them. You can learn a lot. You can learn a lot about trading too. We put a lot of time and effort into explaining it. So it's there for you guys if you want to learn, if you like. Okay. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day. God bless everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome.
Have a great day, guys.
Welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.